has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So a wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
First run of the game for Jameer Gibbs, the Alabama product. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
now a play fake, and it's gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Goff and Williams hooking up there for Lions first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs, 14 yards. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ravens.
They run wide side with Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. That stop made by Jay Campbell.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Jackson now. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, and ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and the last time out they can repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. Plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And this one not going anywhere. They gain at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. It's gone. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This a second and 8. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
37-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up second down. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And they're scoring running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, they get him again. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Again, how he dropped that.
And that one's not going to get there.
How he dropped it.
Juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold, not hurt.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Oh, what a move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on the stretch.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions.
Back to throw. Gone. Got his man. It's Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3.
Another run for Gibbs here. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Running from the gun with Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking it.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard from the 24. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Goff going to shift him around.
3rd and 5.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well on the field across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Goff. Into the hands of Patrick left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A game there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
St. Brown. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
180. Hold on. Check. Go, 12, go. 14.
Now Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Sam Laporta from 19 yards away. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead out to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And Jackson throwing once more. They set up the screen for Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson now. And a catch made by Hopkins.
As a passer, always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
1st down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. They're calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And now off to the races down the right side. He will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side, all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it. And they like a pretty bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. That's what a benefit for them, able to pick down the ball and put this game away.
That's good for a Lion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Goff now looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Shell. Hey, lift.
Goff going to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing again is Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
First down, Ravens.
To throw is Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Jackson will throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other. That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. Let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Fronting now, Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw ride. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched his move for move and knocked it away.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Goff now to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
180. 14.
Now it's gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
120. Hey, Shell.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Austin brought in motion. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, in the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second and inches. On the give, here's Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and
9. Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible. Stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That's the former Raven, Patrick Queen, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Jackson now. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
We're not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air. And I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Hey, check 26. 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. He's got it. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. Throwing Jackson. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Second down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he will score! Jay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sends up 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A first down throw for Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
They'll run it with Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
a 43-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 626!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right now.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 32-yard line. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. Like, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Running with, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's second down. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's second and 9. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Jumbo! Back north.
First down for Aaron. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now Rogers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Steelers first down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A first down throw from Rogers. That one caught by Wilson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Rogers going up top again. This one caught at the floor. He's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. First and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the Ravens' 16-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Go to 50, blue 58. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you watch blue 58.
Rodgers now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is a Dafe Owe. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This a 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one pump for Dante Wester. And mark him down up beyond the 30. The line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. He'll look underneath for Henry. And he's not had the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson up top again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride their hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
3rd and long for Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, how dangerous some of these throws have been.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.